Welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel, and today marks my day 37 of video journaling. As I stated yesterday, I finished my seventh book of the year, which was One Up on Wall Street by Peter Lynch, and I'm starting my eighth book of the year, Common Stocks and Uncommon Profits by Phil Fisher. Yeah, Phil Fisher. So yeah, today has been kind of bit hectic. I planned like a cool and stable day, but something came up, so I've not been able to read for 2 hours today. I think I've only gotten like 10 or 15 minutes read so far, so I will try to get more as I can after shooting this video to see how much more I can read for today. But the one thing that I took while reading the book was when he asked the question that what is your competition not doing that you are doing to give you an edge over them. So that's like a very good question to ask any business that you are trying to own or a stock that you are trying to buy in. You need to be able to look at the company and see if there's something they are doing that their competitor are not doing that gives them an edge over the rest of the business in the sector. And for trading today, I closed my card GPY position, not because I wanted to, but because it already tapped my first stop loss. And since I used 0.2 loss size and I had like two massive position in, I decided to close. So overall, I got over $35 profits from the two of them, which took my account from $10 Monday after closing EU position to around $45, which was kind of why. Meaning I just hit $20 this week and I hit $40 this week. So and I'm currently at 45. So I've exhausted my position for this week. So today is Wednesday, meaning for the rest of the week, I'm not allowed to trade. I'm only allowed to watch, learn, and my partner still has two positions left for this week. So if he gives me a position, I will take. If I okay with the direction, but if I'm not okay, I'll stay on the sideline and wait till next week before I trade any position. So yeah, this week has kind of been a boom for my portfolio. So I've increased my account from $6 as of this week to 45, which is kind of massive. Like this is like the biggest gap I've gotten this year in terms of from low to high. Now, not only that, and I closed above it, which is not something I can see for my previous week. So account is doing healthy and well, but now it's just about keeping myself in check, making sure I don't go beyond my strategy, sticking to it, and just keeping my trading mind just as fixed to the strategy as it can be. Because the reason why I'm having a lot of rain that it took me close to 6 weeks to get and close above, because I've gotten to 45, I've gotten to 40, 30 multiple times on floating, but I've never been able to close above because I've always not been able to close my position when I see the reversal sign. So the card GPY, the reason why I closed actually was because it had hit my first TP, but I was aiming to close it around my second take profit, which was I think it was 100 pips more to it. So and after it hit first TP, I started seeing the rejection and the volume started climbing to the buyer side. So instead of me just ignoring the side, I just choose to close. But funny enough, if I've held it with the SLI put there, you are still being in profit, which you should be seeing right now. Yeah, so I'm just keeping everything cool and calm to see how it all goes. And for the second position I entered, which was New Zealand USD, it was the position that my friend gave today. And yeah, it closed in break even and also turned out to be that NZ was better because we were trying to go long and it was aiming for it to close above the resistance zone so we could add more on it, but it never did close above the zone and we had to later take the position out in break even, which was good for me because it means that I did not incur any loss and my account is still okay. It just increased from 45 to 46. So yeah, I'm cool with how things are going this week, especially. But though my trading aspect, I'm very okay with how I've managed myself and how I'm able to keep calm and keep cool with the whole PA and everything going on. But on my reading, yeah, actually this is just my third day, so I'm sure I can still get like 2 hour read before the week finishes. But yeah, that's what I'll be aiming to do for the week. So yeah, I know I ramped a lot, but I've been trying to get back to how I normally do my video, a bit more detailed and just trying to get more out there, and so you all can know how I'm able to navigate the turbulence in the market. So yeah, I think that marks the end for my video journal today, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Bye.